Here in the link for Exam 1 videos, you'll see a number of folders. Okay, and so if we clicked on, say, the folder for jawless fish when you happen to be studying that, here are a number of videos which you can access. These are YouTube videos, so you shouldn't have trouble viewing them. And so then you can simply hit play, and this will then play the video, and you can turn up the volume for my explanation of what it is that you are seeing, etc. You can also obviously make it full screen. Okay. Now, if for whatever reason you wanted to go to this directly, since this is a YouTube video, you can go to YouTube and type in Dr. Jan 41, no space. So Dr. Jan 41 YouTube will take you to my YouTube channel. Now, because of how many classes I teach, I actually have more than 2,000 videos, and so that might be a problem. But notice here there's a tab which says Playlists. So if you click the tab called Playlists, my videos are organized based on group. And so the Prehistoric Life Exam 1 would be separated from the Anatomy and Physiology lab quiz or the duck exam or whatever. Now, once again, if Angel was ever down for whatever reason or you were having trouble, you could go directly to YouTube and access my videos directly. Okay, so that's the course material. You have both links to the written material, and then you also have video content. Now, if you would like to just have a set of notes, which you can carry around with you, let me go to this Exam 1 link again. Notice here the notes. This is just a written form that you could print out, and if you're on a bus or waiting for a doctor's in the office, etc., you would have something to read, and so that might be helpful. And then this is the basis of the exams. Now, the exams are based on a set of objectives. So if I click on the link which said test reviews, first it will be test objectives. This says very specifically what I would like you to know, and all short answer and essay questions are word for word in here. So you will see, you know, there are Exam 1 objectives, Exam 3, and Exam 2 will get up there. Okay. So here are the written questions. Then you will have a set of videos, if you'd like to view them, where I will explain the objectives and go through them. Now, these are earlier videos which we used prior to using YouTube, and so these are less resolution, the quality is a little less. Some people have a little trouble with their computer settings and viewing those, but what you would contact is the help desk, and they would walk you through the settings in order to get them. And then there are also online practice exams, okay, so that you could click on one of these and you would actually start taking the exam questions, or at least very similar questions here, and you would be able to take this as many times as you want, and this would give you an idea of how well you were doing before you took the exam. So you have a number of things for the tests. You have the objectives from which the tests are coming from, you have video reviews, and then you have online exams that you can test yourself with. Also, 20% of the final grade will be a new component called Exploring the Past. So these will include many of those same questions for the exam, but then also some other questions which ask you to look at prehistoric life in a different way. And yeah, they're a little silly, some of them, where, you know, prehistoric fish might be singing a song or being in an interview, but I think it'll help you remember them a bit better. Okay, and so most of these are multiple choice and short answer, or multiple choice and true false, etc. And you can take these as often as you want. And so if you take them and you wish your grade was a little higher, then you can take it again, and this will count towards your final grade. Now, some of these will say written questions. They can only be submitted once. All right, and so therefore, any which don't say written questions you can take again and again, but the ones which say written questions you can only take once. There is a museum project based on a trip to the New York Museum of Natural History. The instructions are here, so please take the instructions to the museum and come back with the ticket and then your answers to these. Now, when you complete the museum project, you don't have to make it nice or redo it or etc. Just however it is in your notes from the day of the museum, that is fine. And then finally, there are weekly journals. Okay, so there's 15 in all, and the journals used to be written. And if you wanted to do written journals, here are the instructions. Here are where the Dropbox where you can submit your journals. And then there are videos which you can watch prior to completing the journal. If you don't want to watch the videos and would prefer to read instead, well, then there are web pages going to my website which accompany each journal. However, I think something which has been more popular is that you can complete question sets for the journals. So if you want to do journal 1 on variation, you could then click this link and then complete this question set. This is the alternate to the written journal. And so you can do the question sets for the journals, or you can do the written questions, but please do not do both. And so with these question sets, you would watch a video and then answer some questions about this. Okay, we'll just pick any answer. And then that would then take you to the next question. See, it says here I was false. It tells me the correct answer. And then I can go on. And then it'll just walk through a number of questions with here's the video and here's the questions which you would see afterwards. All right. And so therefore, there are a lot of resources which you have for this course. And hopefully this video explains how to access the various components. Good luck in the course, and please feel free to contact me if you have any questions.